discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering you a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial membership. All you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/bgunlocked. The link is in the description below, and now enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I'm continuing my Tainted Grail. I'm kidding with the smacking. I have gum, so hold on. I actually knew people who would eat during their recordings, and I gotta say, that's just, one, obnoxious, and two, that's so nasty. It's like kind of what is it called? Mukbang? The people who, it's like an ASMR but for eating. Nastiest fucking videos ever. Alright, continuing my Tainted Grail series, Chapter 5. Now, Chapter 4 was a little bit of a rough patch. Not so much with the story or literally really anything. It's just the pacing so far is just kind of like, okay, here's your goal, go here, and then, oh, well, sorry, you didn't know what you were actually supposed to have by the time you got there, so now play for another 2.5 hours to get it all. So hopefully that's not a continuation, but yeah, so we are in Chapter 5. We are now being hunted by a Four-Dweller, which is interesting. They seem to be almost like an ancient race. I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting. I think because like on the Shimmering Flats, they had like these mounds like underneath the ocean that I was able to get a burial mask from, and it seems like that they're kind of an ancient race, and they were after the group that had the Holy Grail. So in the other one, I had to find Niantic, and after finally gaining the fucking shit to be able to get into the Forest of Whispers and find her, she's just like, yeah, I couldn't look at it anymore, so I threw it in the fucking over the cliff, and it's like, I'm just gonna kill you. Like, your companions died to protect the Grail, and you just threw it? So, oh boy. Anyway, what I really should do is just go against the Knights. Like, at this point, I've been running errands for them. I've been going back and forth, just trying to be like, hey guys, I will help you. And then it's like, alright, where's the Grail? I'm sorry, what? You just threw it away? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you now. So, that's kind of where I'm at. I do have, where is it? I do have some tasks that I need to complete. Wrote down a bunch of them. That's my backstory that I don't really need. So, Chapter 4, acquire a time-warped crystal required to free entity from Avalon. So that's in the Broch Crouch, or the Broch Crouch. So I need to find a time-warped crystal at location 136, and then rebuild the round table, so help most of its knights achieve their goal, which I was re-looking at that one. And that one is restoring the order, and you need 8. Or once you have 6, sorry, there are 8 options. Once you have 6, then you go to a specific verse, and I've already done 2 of them. So I helped Gaheris, help him against the revolt in the Plagued Burrow, and then Pedivere and Palamedes at the Tomb of the Order. I don't know if I've specifically helped them, but I returned their scabbard, so I think that's kind of what I helped them. I don't think that's the guy in the, where is it? Right here. At Titan's Steps, which I went back and actually kind of looked at to see if he had any other options, and I was one of the knights, but yeah, so I've done 2 of those. That's pretty neat. Let's see. Yeah, the neatest one I think so far is the Abandoned Falfoir and Bundorka. Basically, that I didn't have enough, and no one's told me if I've like done anything incorrect, or if I could have actually just spent with a reputation to keep rolling. So that's the decision I'm going to live with. So yeah, hunted. At the start of the day, move your pursuer according to the rules found in verse 13 of the Book of Secrets. So that's a thing with the Book of Secrets. And yeah, so now I'm hunted, which he's kind of a pain in the ass. What was it? Verse 13. In the BOS. In the piece of shit. Yeah, hunted rules. So basically, whenever the dial hits 0, he starts on the lowest spot, on the lowest numbered spot, and then whenever I defeat him, then certain stuff happens. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and start. And since I had the hunted keyword, I lose part 1. So now, the Fairn Sea is notoriously difficult to navigate, riddled with hidden crevices and wait. So hold on. No, I think actually. Well, hold on. So you are now ready to start chapter 5. Discard this card and reveal the top. Oh wait. What was I looking at? If I have the hunted. Oh, if you have the hunted secret, discard the top card from the event deck, which would be chapter 5. Right? Yeah, discard the top card from the event deck. This would be the top card from the event deck. So, oh, okay, yeah. So, good deal. So, the Fairn Sea is notoriously difficult to navigate, riddled with hidden crevices and caves. Finding anything there might involve a considerable effort. Okay, so I probably need a shit ton of XP, or wealth, or food, or whatever. Retrieve the True Grail from the Fairn Sea, which is 153. Interesting. So that's actually going to be... the Fairn Sea would be right here. I have a feeling with that location being so close that there has to be some side questing. Like, I feel like it's just going to be like, oh, okay, well, it would be there, but you actually have to go all the way across the other side of the map to be able to get this one item, just to trek all the way back, and I just don't know if I can take that. Okay. Put the special event B on top of the event deck, then place 8 -1 random events. If you have secret card 8, do I? No. Oh, okay. So that's... Oh, so if I get secret card 8, which is probably the Holy Grail, then I will resolve chapter 3. So crap poop. All right, so special B. I'm just gonna keep these special events out so I don't have to keep going after them. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 rando events. Kind of keeping them more near me. I'm trying to try some different things in positioning, so I don't have to like stretch and be all weird. But I think so far. I mean, there's glare kind of on this one, but that's whitening, so it kind of makes some sense. All right. So first thing we got to do, we have no expired Menhirs, but they're gonna go down. Everything's gonna go down. So that'll be 3. This will be 3, and the other one's 2. Then move Guardians. I don't have any Guardians. Well, there is a reveal event, so... Good weather! First travel today costs 1 less. Oh, hey, good. Awesome. I will take that. Alright, so, the Fairn Sea. What would I potentially need from the Fairn Sea? So I have 6. Oh, the dial goes down, so that's going to go down to 2. Oh wait, sorry. So that's at 3. It's the hunted thing. That's what I was missing. Based off of this, yeah, the hunted dial is at 3, and how many times I've killed him is 2. Okay. So there we go. Hunted. Yeah, so that's gonna go down to 2, and that's gonna stay based off how much I've killed him. All right. So what do I got? Well, let's see. I'm definitely, if I'm going to be doing anything, I'm going to do the coat of plates as my armor. And do I have any purple? Nope, I think I'm going to keep my rusty sword. I have some wealth, which is another thing. My riding donkey. So I could travel. My first travel costs 1 less, which it sucks having the good weather and my riding donkey because both of them state the first travel. I could gather food while I'm there. Like, just spend 2 and then just be set on food for quite some time. You know, I think I will do that. I think that's kind of always the smart thing. So I'm going to gather 2 food. So now I have 8 food, and then I have a green encounter. So, an underbrush worm. All right. So, there is that. Oh, good deal. I can do this and kind of do the fight up there. So, underbrush worm. Ooh, this is a guardian. Oh god, I need 15. So they say Arthur chased all the snakes off the island into the sea, yet some remain hiding deep in the woods. All right. No, this is going to be pretty rough. Okay. So I'll basically need to get to 15 once I hit 11. Because if he has 12, he'll deal 2 damage and run away. Alright. Well, let's see what I got. So there's that one. So let's go ahead and draw 3. So I have Defend, which I could just do. Which might not be a bad idea. Just because if it'll prevent 2 damage, so I won't take any damage, and then, but then whenever I start it again, I will get to draw a card, and it'll lead to get some magic, and I'll be able to use more abilities. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I think I'm just gonna straight up defend right there. Prevent 2 damage. I will put 1 on there, but once it's my turn, I will. So at the end of my turn, I will draw a card. So Battle Cry, and then I will get to draw another one. So Risky Attack. All right. So this one's not bad because I could not get an extra card play there. I could do Reposition, which would let me play again, and then okay. And he has Opportunist. I forgot what all these special ones do. Opportunist is if a player doesn't play at least 2 combat cards in step 2, apply the opportunity attack. That's annoying. Okay. Well, good. Okay. So, let's see. I'm assuming that starts now because you can't play 2 cards as your first card. So let's see. So I think I will actually do Reposition. But I don't want to. Because there's a ×2 on my Defend. So what I could do is Battle Cry. I'm going to do Battle Cry, actually. Right there. Which I will spend a magic. So that's going to be... So that'll be 4. Oh, no, I know. Okay, so that Opportunist is actually really annoying for this very reason, because I would just gain 1, but his opportunity attack is you lose it, and then that goes away. So I am going to need to, and you can see that kind of. Oh, I forgot. So I gain 1 at the beginning of the combat, or when your character activates in combat, toss a dial. Oh, I do have a dial right here. Boop. Alright, it's the Grail, and then I would do it again since I activated it in combat, so that'll be another 1. And then, okay, so let's see. And then, well, I do have a fishing net that I forgot I had. I can discard it to roll a die, adding my practicality to the number. If the result is larger than the encounter value, ignore the next enemy attack. Oh, I thought this could be better. Oh God, yeah, that's not happening. The encounter value, which I'm pretty sure is at 15. All right, well. So let's see what I got. I don't have anything else. Alright, so I need to play 2 cards. Okay, so I can do... Alright, so I think I can actually do something that might be somewhat beneficial. So I will do Distraction, which is going to give us 1, because I have the practicality. And it's going to let me play 2 extra cards. So if I can play 2 extra cards, I can play Risky Attack, which is going to let me draw. No, here's what I want to do. So my extra card is going to be Reposition. And then I will do, which is actually going to let me play another card from the bottom. So I'm pretty much just going to get to play my hand out. But how do I want to play my hand out? I think... Well, it's not that combat's difficult or there's like a risk of dying or anything. It's more about the fact of how damaged you're going to be after combat, because that's what's going to start wearing on you. You're going to have less actions, it's going to take a while, then if you get into combat again, there's the risk. But if you're fully healthy, you can probably take on anything. I think going with Risky Attack is going to be my better option. That will give me 2 more, which will put me at 5. And then I can flip this and hopefully just gain 2. Awesome. Grail. So that will give us 2 more. So that puts us at 7. And And then I will get to play out. Oh, and I will get to draw a card. Boom. Oh, death magic. Okay, so 7. That'd be 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be just enough. Okay. Okay, yep. I will do death magic instead. Instead of my battle cry. Yep. Which will get me 2. And then I will take a terror and pay a magic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it puts me down to 9 magic. And what I'm probably going to do with that magic is go down here and just reignite that one. Yep. Okay. So that. And then I will put one of these timers on there. Oh, that's going to give me 2 more. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Awesome. So that, and then, and yep, okay. So that was my turn. I will draw 1. Oh, hey, final blow. Cool. That's going to be perfect. So he is going to go at 11. I'm going to gain a terror and take 2 damage, but I prevent 2 damage from all attacks and then lose a energy from my coat of plates. So now it's my turn. Neat. And I think I will do final blow because that's just going to... Oh, well, actually, yeah, so that's going to come off. That will give me 2 more. I don't know why I don't use the purples for this because it looks better. And then I will do final blow, which will be boom. So that's going to be 4 more. I'll just put a 5 there and lose 1. So that is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 17. Boom. Killed him. Hell yeah. Never fuck with a druid. Especially one who has wicked nightmares and doesn't get a whole lot of sleep anyway. So just anything that gets in his way when he's trying to eat is just gonna suffer wrath from death magic and just insane battle cries. So yeah. And that's actually a pretty good fight right there because he's pretty... Surprisingly, that one was actually kind of easy. I think I just got pretty good hand draws. So that is going to be 1 XP, which will put me at 5 XP that I will never spend until the very end of the campaign. And 3 food. So that will be... Let's just do another 5er and then just keep 1. So that gives me 11 food, which should be more than enough to last this this chapter, because that's essentially 11 turns. All right. So I have. Okay, so I still got my free move, which is gonna be nice, and there's nothing in the Brock Krauk that will kind of do anything. Tombs of the Order, I could go and just see what else is there. I don't remember if there was anything for me to do over there. Like, I have 5 XP, that's pretty good. So I think what I will do is I'm going to move down here. Oh, I could gain a wealth. But what did it say? It said... Farron Sea is notoriously difficult to navigate, riddled with hidden crevices and caves. Finding anything there might involve a considerable effort. I feel like it might actually require a lot of food and a lot of energy to spend weaving through the caves and stuff. But wealth magic might do it. I have a lot of magic. So I am going to move here. Oh, I need to draw a blue encounter when I enter there. So... A slick fraudster, a once-in-a-lifetime bargain. So, let's see. I can avoid him. Requires 2 caution, which I have. Resolve the Seasoned Warrior Gray encounter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid him. And then the Seasoned... So, yeah. That's pretty neat. It kind of feels like whenever you're you go back to your hometown and see someone that you went to like high school with, and you're just like, ooh, geez, like, okay, I hope they don't see me. Hey, Seth! Fuck! Because I do have the 2 cautions, so I'm just like, I don't really want to talk to you, dude. You look very, very poor. Although if I beat him, I gain a rep and 2 wealth. Huh, that could be interesting. Nope, I want to talk to the Seasoned Warrior. Seasoned Warrior Gray encounter. There he is. So, let's see. Beware of old men in professions where most men die young. Wait, why do I have to fight him? I don't want to fight him. Oh, but I will, actually, because I'll gain an item. There he is. Alright. Well, oh, he has Faint. That's something annoying, I bet. Players can... Oh, wait. Damage in Step 3 can't be prevented in any way. Okay. He has a little bit of tricks up his sleeve. So, let's see. He's only level 2. I need 9. Alright. So basically, it's Slick Fraudster. He's just like, hey, I got something for you. You're like, no thanks. You kind of smell like ass, and that looks like a piece of shit weapon. And he's like, what? This weapon was handed down through my family for generations. And then he pulls it out on me, and I'm like, okay. So fine. Let's just see. Let's see what you got, old man. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? So let's do it. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. So, I think, what will a 4 get me? I'll take 3. I'll take 1 damage. Okay. So, let's see. Need to get to a 9. I think what I will do is... Yeah, I'll just do... Well, Battle Cry is not going to give me a whole lot. It will... Okay. So if I'll just do Battle Cry. I'll just be like, okay, let's start this fight. And I will spend that to get me a 1. Oh, I will gain 1 because I'm activating. And so far, my Rusty Sword has been doing really well because I just haven't flipped a skull, which is pretty lucky on my end because this thing is really good. Oh, he doesn't have a thing. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Battle Cry, yeah, because so I wouldn't get the extra 1 at the bottom. I'll just spend the magic to gain the 1, and so that puts that 2. Oh, that's annoying. So I'll just lose both of those. Okay, so I probably won't do that then, because that's just really stupid. Okay, well then, fine. I will... do I have to play something? Okay, nope, then fine. I'll still do the Battle Cry, but I'm not going to pay the magic to spend it, so I'll just gain the 1, which means I won't take any damage. So, now it's my turn. Careful Attack. Ooh, that's... Damn. I need something that... So that goes together. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I will do Risky Attack again. And I do have some courage, so I will draw a card. And then I will gain... Actually, I'm going to gain 2 because of my Rusty Sword. Yay! And... So that's 1, 2. Okay, and I can't play an extra 1, but I will toss a dial and see what happens. Awesome! So... That's going to put him at 5. So now it's his turn because I can't play anything. So I will take 1 damage. And now it's my turn. So that puts him at 5. So it's going to be 6 using my sword. What I really need to do is get a better sword. Awesome. And then... So that's going to be 6, and I could do War Magic or Careful Attack, because it was 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to be able to get 3, and that's not going to let me get 3. That's not going to let me get 3. Where the hell is that at? Oh, perfect. Okay, yep. I will do Careful Attack, which will get me 2, and I will get to play an extra card, because I do have 2 Practicality. Which will then, I will, yeah, why not? I'll just do Death Magic on him. That's going to get me 3 more. So, I think that's more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. 11. Huh, this thing actually got a damage on me more than the worm did. But it makes sense. He was a seasoned vet. Took me by surprise as pretending he's some, just some, I'm gonna buy a sundial guy. No one's gonna know what that's from. If you know what that's from, let me know in the comments below. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, so I gained 1 wealth. I basically robbed and beat up this old man and took his item. Or he bestowed it upon me because he was trying to find a warrior worth handing it off to. So a wealth and an item, and I took a ritual chalk. When activating a menhir, reduce the activation cost by 1 and 1 of another resource. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Then throw a dial. Nothing happened. Grail, nothing happened. Skull, discard this item. That's amazing, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Right over here in Bundorka. Why did I look underneath the freaking thing? I looked underneath the menhir. So, it's going to cost... Well, so it's not going to cost any energy. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry, activating it costs nothing. It's going to cost 1 energy. Boop. 2 wealth and 2 magic. I'm going to have it cost 1 less magic. And that's going to knock it back up. Neat. So it will go down to, it'll go back up to 7. Awesome. Because it was at 3, so back up to 7. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I really like the fact that it's easy for me to restart Menhirs because it's just me. Like, I don't have a whole lot of other people to run around and be in different parts of the world to, okay, well, restart that one and I'll do this one and you can do the other one. It's like, nope, it's just me. So that it's really nice that I'm able to do it easier. And then now I need to see, what did I just move? That one's, okay, so yeah, so that's there. I think I just moved that one back up. And I also changed the way the menhir looks. So then I need to toss a dial. Boop. Oh shit. Well, I'll take it. It's a grail. So let's see. And I am low on things, so I will end the day. I will be eating. Is there anything? Is that a dream spot? It is not. It is not a dream spot. Now, don't forget, I also have Spirit Walker now. I can pay a magic to move all party members to other menhirs. So, like here, this would be a perfect one because I can jump down here instead of having to go all the way around. So no dream, no nothing. Gain my energy, and I'm not spending any XP because last time that was just awful. I'm not going insane. So start of next day, expired menhirs. This is going down to a 1. This is going down to a 2. And this is now going down to a 6. You know what's interesting is someone was asking on a Facebook group that I follow, like, what's someone's favorite thing about this game and least favorite thing. And story and, of course, gameplay was everyone's favorite, but hit that guy's favorite. And his least favorite was the upkeep of the menhirs, which I get. Like, it's pretty tedious. And the guy was like, oh, is there a way you can streamline that without breaking the game? And I'm like, you probably could. Like, if you really just wanted to get the story out of it and, like, I mean, yeah, you're missing some of the thematic element of the encroaching weirdness and the darkness that's enveloping the land. Like, you really could just bypass that and just have them up forever. And then if you activate, like, still do the placement, like, of the things. And so you still have to light them and do all that. But once they're lit, they're lit. But then if I lit this one in the Forest of Whispers, which I don't know why I would. Oh, it's because it could potentially help a story element. Like, then I would just have to take one because you can only ever have 3. It'd probably be fine. Let's see. So that was that. This dial, which dial? This dial's going down to 1. So he's close to coming back. He's not the worst. I mean, he's a 20. I mean, he just takes a long time. So, alright. I think every game is just going to have, like, its complaints, especially games like these, where it's just a real big sprawling world that they try to make it as immersive and thematic as possible. There's just going to be mechanic problems. So now it's my turn. Oh, I have an event. Howling Gale. Do I ignore that? Nope. When resting, gain no... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I heal, and then I lose a... Heal 1, and I lose a terror. But in this case, with the Howling Gale, the hellish wailing and moaning won't let anyone rest this night. So, yeah. Which is... I kind of got the... kind of the traveling Menhir guy. Like, I don't fight too... I don't fight too bad, but I'm not like... I still have to use a lot of cards to be able to do it. So what I'm going to do... Just in case it costs a lot of magic, I'm going to spend 2 to meditate and actually gain a magic. And then I'm going to travel to the abandoned Falfoir, which will put 153 in play. Oh, it's right there. The Fairn Sea. Okay. So, that's what it looks like. When you enter this location, toss a dial. Lose 1 health or grail, nothing happens. Oh, skull. Okay, yeah. It is easy to lose your footing on this treacherous ground covered in a thick carpet of ferns. God, this is probably just going to be horrible to traverse. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm really thinking a lot of food. Oh, and there's dreams there. All right. Well, I kind of... I can spend 5 in Halda. I kind of want to check out the abandoned Falfoir while I'm there. So let's see. Yes. Okay, so that's going to cause 1. This place makes you uncomfortable. There's the artwork. Buildings reduced to distorted ruins, bent beams and posts, houses standing on their roofs. Just looking at the scenery hurts your mind. It only gets worse when you realize you're one of the reasons Falfoir looks like this. No! That is bullshit. I tried to fucking get them to get along. Like, it's not my fault it looks like this. What, just because I was like, hey, I'm not going to take it from them because then they'd be fucked up. Why don't you guys work together? We don't want to. And then it's like, well, I'm just a guy. I'm just a druid from the shithole Canuck down the way. And we seem to get along with people just fine. Nope. Nope. That is not my fault. I did everything in my power to try and get those towns to work together. And one refused to. And that's their fault. They could have set aside their differences and be like, you know what? Yes, we'll share the Menhir, and we'll just do our best. In fact, why don't they just put it in between the towns, and then they both would be better off. But no, they had to be selfish, and now look, they're dead. So, gain a terror. That's stupid. That's stupid. Okay. So 147. Let's see. Oh no! Open. Here we go. All right. So I can hunt wild animals. I can plunder the Wyrdness claimed buildings. I can add my caution. Help activate a Menhir in the neighboring village. Okay, I can activate it back over there. And find a way to enter Tangleroot. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, it's not my fault. Like, it's not. I didn't do anything bad. I tried. Like, the game mechanics weren't clear. So I'm just gonna plunder, like, and I don't feel like I need to activate, like, the one next to them, because I just activated that in the neighboring village. And yeah, that's unfortunately one space away, so I don't know what's over here, where I'm technically at. So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. They're already abandoned, so I'm not stealing from anyone. So let's see. Alright, oh, that's cocked. Alright, so that's a little bit better. So let's see. It was checking on verse 4, my caution. Okay, so, where was it? You catch a glimpse of something interesting behind a thick veil of mist. Well, you know, it looks somewhat familiar, so I'm going to go check it out. Alright. You try to go through the mist, but it feels like moving through sodden cloth. You take out a knife and cut your way through it. Oh, weird. It's frigid. It takes longer than you would like, but finally, you emerge on the other side. In the center of a clearing, there is a small toy house. It is a replica of the wise woman's building, or maybe it's the same building? Oh, it's like so the house could shrink. So I take a damage. If I do not have part 4 of the Dreams and Prophecies, I actually don't know. I do not have that. I have part 2. So Dreams and Prophecies. Neat. All right. Each party member gains 1 terror. All right, racking up the terror. 3 magic. Neat. So that's going to put me at, what is that? So I'm at 9, so 12 magic. So let's just go ahead and grab a 5er. Yeah. 12 and an XP. Hey, all right. Puts me at 6 experience. And then the exploration ends. Well, that's pretty cool. So it's a little small little house of the person who didn't want to talk to me. And that's the other thing, by the way, is because I guess I didn't really explore all that much. But I went to Brocknar or whatever. Bendorka wasn't even close. I went there. I happened to go there first. So, like, I talked to them. And then whenever I went to the Falfwar, it was like I couldn't talk to the person there for some reason. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that I need to... I'm going to go to the Fair and Sea. I mean, that's really the best that I could do. Many years from now, I'm gonna go through this campaign again, and I can't wait to do so because the decisions that I'm gonna make are gonna be radically different, and I'm excited to see how the world changes based off those, because right now, I'm only gonna see the one decision and see how that's gonna create the story, so I'm intrigued to see how much depth they put into it. Like, that's my ultimate goal. At least it's right there. That's the best part. So it's right there. At least I'm going to be able to find out exactly what I need, if I need it at all. So I'm going to go there. Let's see. Toss a dial. Skull. Take a damage. Stupid. And I'm actually going to rest there. Because I want to have enough XP to... Or not XP. Enough energy to be able to do as much as I can while I'm there. So I'm going to stop there. So that's going to cause me to eat. So that's going to put me down to 9. I will heal 1, lose a terror, gain all my energy. All that stuff. I will have a dream. Let's see if it's a nightmare while I'm there. Let's hope it's not. It is not. So let's see. That was 153. Here we are. Oh, okay, it didn't matter. Alright, you are under the canopy of fern leaves. They must be huge. Then you realize they only appear so large because you're beneath them, far below the ground. You ignore the cold coming from one side and the stench coming from the other and go into the dark. I mean, I wouldn't, but... You escape the choking cloud of dust by sliding down the strange tongue. There's a battle around you. Ancient heroes fighting Fordwellers, pushing them back into the ocean. One of the beasts holds a shiny vessel. You follow them towards the vast rumbling waters. The high prize waits at the end. Hint, the Fair and Sea underground hides many secrets. Maybe this dream can lead you the right way. Okay. So, okay. There's a lot of shit in this one just from seeing the numbers. There's a battle, so pushing them back into the ocean, fighting Fordwellers. So the Fordwellers must have advanced. But here's the thing. Here's the other thing, just so you guys are aware. The Menhirs have 4 arms. Like, and then they have... So what's this on? I think this one's on 1. They have, like, things on the back, which makes me think that the Menhirs were created either from carcasses of the Fordwellers, or they were already... they were built by the Fordwellers. So the fact that we're being hunted by one, and these are masked, so I can't tell if these are... They don't have the masks of them, like the burial masks, so it could just be coincidence, because they all have 4 arms. And this guy, this Fordweller here, the one that's hunting, has 4 arms. So it's kind of intriguing in that sense. So yeah, let's see. So now all these are going... Oh, that's getting removed. This is going down to 1. I'd like to say I know what's going on, but I really don't. I'm really just speculating at this point. But it is so good and so well written that I'm just flabbergasted and excited to see where the story goes. This one's going down to 5, I believe. Okay. And then, reveal the next event. Wandering Beast. Oh, God. Alright, so basically, gonna get an Guardian. Let's see. Nope. There's one. That's not too bad. So the other ones are gonna go on the bottom. Okay. So here's another one. It's a weird bear. Alright, so now, we have this weird bear, which here's the artwork for that one. And it says, after this brown bear found a feeding ground in the Wyrdness, it didn't take long for him to change. And that's disgusting. And here is his little model. And these models are just so fucking badass. Like, so, what also sucks is the Four Dweller is back. So, that's a thing. So he's there. And then, so the dials, okay, yep. So that happens first. Then he moves. So he's going to move the closest location. So he's coming straight for me. This one is going to move. He's going to stay there. All right. So the weird bear is easy. That's an easy thing, and I'm going to gain food from him. He's just a pain in the ass. All right. So I'm there. Now I am going to explore the Farron Sea. Which, is that supposed to be me? Okay, well, there's the artwork for that. As far as your eyes can see, the ground is covered with waist-high ferns. There are no tracks or roads. Verdant plants grow too quickly, swallowing every inch of open ground. There are precious few reasons to wander into the Farron Sea. Over the years, some enterprising merchants and travelers tried to use it as a shortcut on a long and dangerous trek between Camelot and the Crow's Nest. Okay, so the crow... Oh, I believe the Crow's Nest... Oh, the Crow's Nest is way up here. So they tried to use it as a... What shortcut? Oh, the Farron Sea must be right here. Like, so... Oh, okay, they cut through there instead of going around. Because there's the tombs. Interesting. Well... most of them learned the hard way how dangerous this land was, with its ravines and deep holes obscured by a thick carpet of green leaves. Alright. Well, let's just, let's see. Let's see what it's going to entail. But I think, let's see, hold on. Well, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, yes, the almanac that I have, that might mean something. Like, it could help, maybe. Oh, that's dangerous. So I basically, nope. I need to find the, okay, Whitening, nope. Stampede, Hunter's Grove, Grubwood, Forlorn Swords, Four Dweller Mounds, nope, none of those. So that's in the south. So I think I'm in the north. So. Farron Sea. Alright, this place is beautiful, but the treacherous grounds covered in a thick carpet of ferns is a bane for careless travelers. Albert, I sprained my ankle there and had to put down a horse who broke hers. Aw. And Fail, during my training they sent me to the caverns under the Farron Sea. I survived, but horrors of this place still haunt me. So there's some doodles. It's nice to read journal entries from the dead, especially people that I thought were alive and have recently found their bodies. Some little artwork. Okay. Well, let's just jump in there. So 153. Let's hope maybe I'll get out unscathed. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna get fucked. Okay. So I can try to cross the Farron Sea. I can slide down the nearest ravine. I can slide down one of the openings in the middle of the Farron Sea. I do not have the Underfern status, so that's not happening. So I can try to cross the Farron Sea or slide down the nearest ravine. What did the dream say? Choking color by sliding down the strange tongue. There's a battle around you, so I'm going to slide down the nearest ravine. Go to verse 5. You stand at the entrance of a complex of underground corridors. A choking, musty smell indicates the air might not be suitable to breathe. This complex of caves, known as the Underfern, is notoriously dangerous and difficult to navigate. If you don't have a good reason to be here, you should probably leave. Well, I do, I guess. If you haven't prepared an air dial yet, I have not. Put that on there. Let's just put it on the skull side because that's just, so I'll do it as a timer as well. So that'll be, put it as 6. It represents your limited supply of air. If you already have an air dial, reset it to 6. Okay, so I can leave the caves, go into a wet tunnel, or crawl downwards towards a pit. I'm going to have to keep looking at the dream. Dust by sliding down the strange tongue. There was a battle around you. Ancient heroes fighting four dwellers, pushing them back into the ocean. So it makes me think of a wet tongue. Like a tongue is wet. And then also it leads to, what else did it say? Pushing them back to the ocean, so it means the ocean might cause like motion mist. So I'm going to go into the wet tunnel, which will be 15. Reduce the air dial by 1. Oh no! Alright. If it reaches 0, okay. Go to verse 16. If if it goes down to 0, sorry. If the air dial is not at 0, read on. Roll a die and add your caution. God damn it. There we go. If your result is lower than 5, it is actually at 5. So you stand at an underground crossroads. Water trickles down the walls. Okay. Go towards the fresh air. You're sure this is the exit. Choose a corridor paved with dead insects. Squeeze through a pitch-black crevice full of roots hanging from the ceiling. Or go upwards to the space overgrown with moss. Well, let's see. There was a battle around you fighting four dwellers. If they're fighting four dwellers, I mean, four dwellers come from mounds, but squeeze through the pitch black. Man. Alright. So I'm probably just going to constantly be going through this, but go towards the fresh air. That's probably just going to cause... I feel like I have to keep pushing forward. Like, I feel like if I go towards fresh air, it might be an exit. And then I'll just be like, oh, okay, and my air dial comes up. So I still have enough air. So I think dead insects. Why would insects matter? The crow's nest, that's kind of where this leads. Nope, I think I'm going to push through the pitch black crevice full of roots. So that's going to be verse 1. Air dial by 1, so that'll cause it to go down to 4. Doesn't reach 0, so you are in a cramped space with roots hanging from the ceiling. You see a narrow opening there, but you cannot reach it. Okay, did I already go to 15? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, okay, so... This section is really interesting, because it's more of like a choose-your-own-adventure than a kind of a fetch quest or a destination quest. It's like, okay, well, here I am. Luckily, that's because it was just so easy to just get there. That's like, okay, you can go left or right. Okay, you went left. Well, this is what happened, so now you need to go back, and then now you need to go right, and this is going to branch off like that. I think that's really pretty cool. That was that, so I guess I will go to verse 9 for the insects. So that's going to reduce the air. And then, if the air dial is not at 0, a carpet of beetle carapaces crunches beneath your feet. Go through the wet corridor. I've already been there. Head towards, no, that's verse 1. Choose an upward slope where a cold draft comes from, or approach strange noises you hear in one of the downward tunnels. I will do the noises. Yep, so that's going to be verse 12. It's going to reduce some air. Everything reduces air. A strange humanoid being with 2 tails protruding from its puffy pants turns towards you. A mask obscures its face. Riddles? It says hopefully. Alright. Well, I could delve... Okay, so I've already been to the bug, so I'd have to go back. I will... Sure. I'll approach the man. Why not? Decree... Okay, so... Okay, so... I'm good. Resolve a special Riddler Blue encounter on this side of the page. After the encounter, make another choice. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. I don't want to do that then, because I'm just going to gain a wealth and an XP. But I kind of want to do it, because, yeah, it says, after this encounter, make another choice. So I could just do riddles with him, because I don't gain anything for him. That's stupid. But why not? Why not? I'll just do it. I said I was. Dang it. So that is going to... These ones are weird. Okay. So I'll just kind of keep it here. And I will play his game. This could be fun. I'm just giving him riddles. Alright, eye for detail, rhetoric, and fiery sermon. So, I have 2 spirituality and 2 caution. So that's pretty good. I would like to say that this is like the game of riddles with Gollum in The Hobbit, but it's not. It's really not. It's just a negotiation thing, and that's it. Like, I see where they were coming from, but they really didn't need to have that in there. And... oh, okay. Yeah. I'll do fiery sermon, which is going to... so I can do the special thing, which will be... I can move it, so that'll actually... yep, so I'll move it up 3, and then I will pay the 2 to move it up 1 more, so that'll be 4. Well, we already got it, because my fiery sermon just... he didn't quite understand why anyone believes in any type of religion, especially in a world like this, so he's like, I don't get it. Alright, good deal. Because I wasn't even wearing my diplomacy thing. Alright, so that was that. I gain a wealth. I'll take it. And an XP. I will also take that. Alright. So then I make another choice. So I guess I'll go towards the sound of wind. Could be the wind on the ocean. So that'll be 20. Okay, if you don't have part 1 of the Underfern, which I do not, I will go to 133. No, wait, 173. 173 in the BOS. Okay. Hey, maybe it'll just be lucky. Maybe I'll just exactly know what to do. Between the rocks, you find the backpack of another adventurer. Inside there is a makeshift map of the corridors under Fernsea. It is incomplete, but indicates you must drop through another hole to reach the deepest caverns. At the bottom of the pack, you also find some useful items. Hey, I gain an XP. Alright. And gain 2 random non-companion items and part 1 of the Underfern status, and then the exploration ends. Alright. Hey, hell yeah. So, I was able to kind of get what I want and play some riddles. So, Underfern. Oh no. Oh no, there is a... there's 5 parts to that, but I gained 2 items, so 2 non-companion items. Oh, that's a companion. A snare. Okay. Toss a dial out of settlements. Grail, gain 1 food, discard 1 item. That's pretty badass. I will take that. And then the other item is Helmet of a Hero. In combat or diplomacy, flip this item to prevent loss of a card. And, and then on their turn, flip this item to prevent 1 horror. That's pretty fucking neat. Okay. I will take that. Helmet of a Hero. And how appropriate. He was a hero for going into the Fernsea. So... now so I have a burial mask, which helps me choose between 2 purple encounters. Adventurer's kit, that's pretty neat. Ritual chalk, which helps Menhirs. Man, these items are really, really good. So wealth is definitely important, because then I can just start buying stuff like that. All right. So the exploration ends. I will keep on exploring. So now, what is it? 150. Yeah, I already said that. 153. So I need to slide down one of the openings in the middle of the Fernsea. Requires at least 1 part of the Underfern status. So I do have 1 part. Which, verse 23 or 10? Alright, let's do 10. It's already over here. So my air dial is going to come back up to 6. That's pretty cool. And you can see a dim light high above through a hole in the ceiling. You feel a faint breeze. I can climb up. Oh, I'm not doing that. Head towards the chilly corridor, choose the rugged tunnel, wedge into the reeking fissure, and see where you emerge. I don't really feel like doing that. So let's go ahead. What would be chilly? So if it's all about the ocean, if I'm pushing through and they fall on the ocean based off the dream I had, I can see the rugged tunnel because of like if the ocean, if it depends on how close the ocean is too. Like, it could be eroding and make it rugged, or chilly because if you're near the ocean, it actually tends to be colder. I'm gonna go with that one. 18. Okay, so air dial's going down by 1. Resolve a random purple encounter. If you lose or escape, each party member gains 2 and loses 1. If you win, read on. Okay, so random purple encounter. But because of my burial mask, I get to draw 2 and choose 1. So a Urhen Rock. You gotta be kidding me. Well, it doesn't matter one way or the other. It's the exact same thing. That's obnoxious. Stupid burial mask. Well, of course, the one time I actually get to choose my enemy, it's the exact same thing. That would be my luck. This monstrous hag creeps into people's homes at night, its breath reeking of disease. There's the artwork. If you lose all health or gain maximum sanity, gain secret card 66, then escape from combat. Okay. So, alright, well, this thing doesn't seem too terrible, but I guess we shall see. Keeping my coat plates and rusty sword out, and that's pretty much all I got. Everything is kind of Menhir activation, which my burial mask helped in that situation. I could, so discard this item to roll a die, adding your practicality and the number. Oh, okay, and the number of things in the combat pool. So that's how you get it higher, to ignore. Okay, so the fishing net could be really good. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. That thing does not bode well in starting off on a fight. But, okay. So let's go ahead and... Ooh. Oh, this goes away after the attack, but I can flip that to... That's... Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's try this. So I will hold guard, which I get to choose his attack. So, well, I'm actually gonna gain 1 from the sword, from the rusty sword, Grail. So I'm good. And during his turn, I'm going to choose his attack, which I will choose to take 2 damage, but I will not because of my coat of plates, and I would lose just this 1, which is fine. And then I'm going to flip my Helmet of a Hero to not lose that hold guard, because I have the Helmet of a Hero on. And now, this is going to be pretty neat. So I am going to do Death Magic and Pay a Magic to be able to play another card, but I'm going to be gaining 3. And actually, I'll be gaining 4 because of my sword. And, let's see. Oh, I almost didn't catch that. Good deal. And I will get to play another one. So, ooh. That is pretty good. I can do Hex. Hex, that is really good for when fighting a purple encounter, which I am. Oh, if I had my old steel, well, it just would gain at the start. But that's pretty neat. I think I will do Hex. Oh, but I am going to gain the Terror to gain 2 more, because this thing does not run away. So that's going to be, so I will use the purple. So that's going to put him at 6. He needs 16. But this could be really cool, because here's what I'm going to do. Ooh, okay, so this is going to be this. Okay, so I need to math it out, because I have Find Weakness and Hex. Hex, I gain a cube for each magic symbol when fighting a purple encounter. So I could play Find Weakness, which would let me play another one, and I would draw 2 cards. And then I could play Hex. So if I do this now, I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to gain 8. If I do this, I'm going to gain nothing. I'm going to gain 2 cards. And then I can play this, which will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yep. So that's what I'm going to do. Pay the magic to play Find Weakness. I will draw 2 cards. Gather Thoughts and attack. I will pay. So I paid the magic to play another card, which I will now play Hex. And then pay the magic. So that's going to give me 1, 2. So that's actually going to give me straight up 5 because I have the times 3, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. So another 5. And just with that, fucking hex the fucking thing after I had the helmet and found its weakness was hexing, I guess. And that's going to be exactly 16. Boom. That was amazing. So, yeah, basically ran across it. I was about to devour my dreams. I held my guard, started pulling death magic to be able to, like, weaken it. And while it was weakened, I found out that it was weak to magic. So that was the Find Weakness. And then played Hex, which killed it. That was pretty thematically sweet. So, gain a reputation. And 2 magic. Neat. Awesome. Yeah, so good deal. I'm kind of curious what Secret Card 66 is. Probably horrible. It's probably just terrible. But would be really neat is... So the Four-Dweller, here's the thing that's kind of thematically cool, is since they seem to have fought against, I'm assuming, King Arthur on the beach, that's pushing them back into the ocean, this Four-Dweller that's hunting me, thematically I was like, oh, he won't be able to find me, but he probably knows that area quite well. So, now the bear wouldn't, but that's to each his own. Alright. So, I won. So that is going to be, or which one was that? It was, if you win, the air is frigid. Okay, so I could, okay, so go down the corridor. No, so I already did the dry beetles. You're sure you feel fresh air from one of the passages that's going back where I just came from. Ignore your nose and head towards the source of incredible stench, or choose the tunnel overgrown with moss and fungi. Okay, I need to actually kind of keep notes on where I've been because that's gonna kind of probably come back. Look, I don't know if I can take notes or not. There's nothing in the rules that says I can't, and thematically, if I had parchment, I would kind of make descriptions of where I went and where I've been. I'm just doing it in shorthand with the numbers. But honestly, I really don't care. Like, it's just, it's my game. So, Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Boom. Okay. Fern Sea. Because there's a lot here. Fern Sea encounters. This is probably cheating, but I don't care. So I've done 10. I've done 9. I've done 18. I've done... Let's see. The riddle one, which one was that one? 12. 12 and 1. Okay, so 12 and then 1. Okay. So I think I will go into the tunnel with the overgrown moss and fungi. 23. You force your way through the garlands of moss if you haven't prepared an air dial yet. Okay, so I already have. You feel an unpleasant chill from one of the corridors. That's literally where I just came from. So I need to write this one down. So 23. Choose the first of the corridors overgrown with moss. Choose the second of the corridors overgrown with moss. Okay. I will do the first. 11. Just taking me back. Take it back. Reduce the air dial by 1. Dry moss and withered fungi rustled loudly. Sharp twigs scratch at your calves. Okay, so that's going to be 11. So I can eat some mind-expanding mushrooms. I will not do that. Oh, I could do that and lose 2 sanity. You know, why not? Why not? I will do that, and then make another choice. I can delve into a curtain of lush green moss, which would be 23, which I've already done. So I will go where the moss thins out, replaced with a limestone bedrock, which is going to be 14. Okay, so 14. Air dial. Boop. Okay. Your footsteps echo through the limestone corridor. Head towards the dried plants, which I just came from. Go down the steep corridor full of slippery mud, or choose the tunnel paved with sharp, loose stones. So, steep corridor, mud. Or loose stones. I'm going to do the mud. So that's going to be 3. Okay, so that will reduce air. And if you don't have part 2 of the Underfern status, sweet. I do not. So that's going to be 327. All right. 327. Oh, and that's going to be number 3. All right. So, 327 in the Book of Secrets. This is going well so far, hopefully. 327. You slide down the muddy corridor and finally end in a puddle of musty water. You curse and catch a glimpse of gold beneath the water's surface. You found a broken cask of coins. Each party member gains 1 XP and gains 5 wealth. Hell yeah. Then gain part 2 of the Underfern status. Okay. Gained part 2. Yay. I am not doing horrible. Then go back to verse 14 in the Fern Sea. Okay. So, hey, that actually did not end the exploration. So, 153. So, what did it say, verse 14? Okay. So, okay, so basically I climb back up. So then I will just go to the ones with the loose stones, which will be, that's going to be 22. This is what the quest should be like. Not so much the choose your own adventure, but more of just like the, okay, I did this, I made it here, that's the end of that quest. Like, I don't need to be like, oh, I get there, oh man, it's a shame, you needed 40 XP. It's like, but I have 5. It's like, well, you need 35 more. It's like, oh god, okay. And here it's just like, oh boom, here I am, and I'm just trucking through this like forest or this cavern, and that's exciting and enriching and story building, and then we'll just see what happens. But yeah. And okay. Boom. And roll a die. Hey, awesome. Not awesome. Lame. I just look so stupid. Okay. 22. Okay, so choose a passage made of solid stone. Oh wait, so yeah, I didn't take any damage from the rocks. So that's going to be 14. I've already been to 14. Take the corridor with dry dirt on the ground. That's going to be verse 19. So this is yeah. So this is probably totally cheating. But 19. Okay. Each step raises a cloud of dust, irritating your throat. Your torch flickers. Oh. Okay. So I can choose a steep... Okay, so... Go down the steep slide. That's verse 24. I could take the passage made of limestone. Nope, already did the limestone. One of the corridors reeks of death. That's going to be 17. Or choose a rugged tunnel, verse 6. Okay, so these are all 3 of these. Alright. So... Oh, man. Okay. So... I think I will go through the one that reeks of death, because there was fighting. There was like a battlefield. So... That's going to be 17. Alright. Let's see. Alright. The small grotto brims with the corpses of animals and humans. The odor is barely endurable. You must leave this place as fast as possible. Well, alright. I'm gonna loot the corpses. Oh man. Oh, that's choking dust. Already did that. 24. I have not done 24. So, nope, I'm gonna loot the corpses. Like, only if I don't have part 3 of the Dreams and Prophecies status, which I don't believe I do. Dreams and Prophecies, I do not have part 3. So that will be verse 7, which is not on the opposite side. Alright, let's see. So did I write down 7? I don't think I did. Awesome. There's a lot here. Like, hopefully I figure out how to get out. You rummage through piles of carcasses, exhausting, gruesome work. Only one item catches your attention. A tattered charm grasped by 2 corpses as if trying to protect themselves with it. You release the amulet from their grip. Their bones break like dried twigs. Hey! Gain the Tarnished Talisman secret item, which is going to be 21. Let's see. And that is a relic. I do not have a relic. I lost my only relic. Neat. So this is, when you lose any terror, lose 1 more point. Oh. When I lose any. Okay, good deal. So, okay. I was like, wait, what? I don't want that. And then, so I gain 2. I gain part 3 of the Dreams and Prophecies. So that's gonna... So now I have 3 parts of that. And I gain an XP. Well, everything's going a little too well. And that has me worried, because nothing has gone right for me since I've started my journey within Avalon and stuff like that. So it's like, shit's about to hit the fan. Yay! Hey, that's gonna put me at 10 XP that I will never spend because I'm scared something's gonna require me to have it. And then if you don't have the Shining Talisman secret card, go to... Yeah, I don't have that. That's gonna be part 22. So then I go back to verse 17. Which, 17... was that? Yeah, that was loot the corpses. So now... So the only place I can go to... No, I can actually go and delve into the tunnel full of stalactites or go towards a cloud of smoking dust. No, I've already done the smoking dust, so actually it is going to be 24. I am going to delve into the thing full of stalactites. So 24 and 24. Alright, so it's going to produce it. I'm getting close on losing air. And so that's going to... You feel an unpleasant chill from one of the corridors and decide to investigate. That's verse 18, which I've already done 18. Wait, what did I say? Oh, it's 24, sorry. You squeeze between finely engraved and painted pillars. The art depicts ancient scenes of people killing Foredwellers and fighting off the Wyrdness. Awesome. It reminds you of your mission. It brings you hope. Hey, I lose 2, so I would like to lose 3 because of my talisman. Go down towards the growling sounds, or go up towards the terrible smelling grotto. Well, I can only go one way, so that's going to be 25. Neat. I don't know what that was. That must have been the growling sound. Okay. If you're playing Chapter 5 or higher, go to verse 13. Okay, I am playing Chapter 5. If you don't have part 3 of the Underfern status, which I don't, then I will go to a specific one. Okay, awesome. So it's going to be 321. Okay. In the Book of Secrets. 321. Come on. 321. Right here. The deep cavern looks older than Tuathon itself. Huge reliefs on its walls depicting Foredweller rituals and gatherings are visible in the daylight, seeping through long shafts in the ceiling. Only after a while, a faint glint of gold somewhere to the side catches your attention. You approach it. Your knees buckle. Before you, covered in cobwebs and dirt, a radiant cup rests on the floor of the cavern. You feel your heart skip a beat. I found it. Did I find it? I'm probably going to die. You've made it! The Grail lies before you, discarded and forgotten. Didn't she throw it? How long ago did this happen? But it has cobwebs. How long has this been going on? Because I feel like I just found her. Just a single touch is enough for you to know that the artifact is real. Though made from some strange metal, gold in color, yet opalescent like weird steel, it feels warm in your hands. You raise it in reverence to the light as grand visions fill your head. For a moment, you feel invincible. A hero. A hero of legend destined to change the world. Then a fresh breeze from one of the side corridors sobers you. It's time to go back. Did I do it? I didn't gain. I guess I probably cheated. Gain part 3 of the Underfern. Gain the True Grail secret card 7. Yeah. Holy Grail. See, I was super excited whenever I found the Tainted Grail because I was like, oh, that's the name of the game, so there is no Holy Grail. But I did find it. And I have it. And it's real. And that's just, job well done. Is it? Oh my god. Ooh. Oh god. It's the Grail. Oh, I'm gonna have one. At the start of the day, lose 1 terror, and then gain 1 energy, or 1 health, or 1 magic. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that tarnished talisman. I'm gonna hold on to it, but then each party member gains 3 XP and 3 magic. I did it. I could honestly cry. Okay. Okay. If all characters are in this exploration, go to verse 412. Okay, well I am. I'm the only one. So 412. Not on the other side. Oh, it's probably horrible. As you approach the tunnel exit, you hear a low hum that seems to grow louder with every step. It almost feels as if Fernseed turned into a storm-torn ocean above you. As soon as the daylight envelops you, this hum splits into sounds of human cries and dying horses. A young squire with an arrow in his back lies at your feet in the mouth of the cavern. A battle rages before you. You're not sure who's fighting who. At least 2 separate warbands war with each other, and with soldiers bearing signs of Camelot. What would cause them to clash so far from human settlements? Unless it takes you a moment to realize they should have spotted you a long while ago, if not for a pale sphere that seems to envelop you. Don't stand there, fools! A tall hooded figure shouts, emerging from behind the rock. I can't keep this up for long! You retreat from the battle, afraid to ask any questions, as your savior seems strained to the brink of collapse. You manage to get 100 paces from the melee when a stray arrow strikes the cloaked figure in the back. 4 arms stretch out from under the cloak. The hood falls, revealing long, dark blue hair. A sharp cry resonates in the air in the language you don't understand. The Lady of the Lake lies before you. Oh, shit! The Lady of the Lake lies before you in a pool of blood, just as shocked as you are. You drag her to safety behind one of the rocks, and she gestures for you to lean closer. Oh, I gain a terror. Go to verse 485. Oh, shit. Is this where it's about to fucking kick off? 485. I'm excited. I mean, the Lady of the Lake. What? Why is she there? Where am I? Her voice growing weaker with each second, Pale Lady explains that spies of all major powers of Avalon caught wind of the location of the Grail. Then their forces swiftly moved in to intercept it. The cup. I did not object when your friends took it from Twathon. I even agreed to help them. But the knights, they did an unspeakable thing. And now the Grail causes even more bloodshed. The cup solves nothing. It will not save the Menhirs or bring peace. It will only bring the end faster. You must place it back where it belongs, where it all started, in the heart of Twathon. Do you understand? So is this happening right now? That's the thing, is I don't know. Because okay. Okay, so before I continue, so where we're at, I basically had to, I started off finding where everyone went, the main group of people, because I'm the B team. I mean, if I was playing with other people, we'd be the B team. So I go to Camelot, which I couldn't get in, so then I went to the Lady of the Lake. Or I did something. I got enough reputation, and I could have joined the witch or the sorceress, Margarath, or whatever, it starts with an M, Which I know from Arthurian lore, she's like evil, and Merlin's the good guy. But this is obviously not the same thing. I forgot to move that in. So then I get the quest from the Lady of the Lake, or I go talk to her after I get what I thought was the Grail, which was the Tainted Grail, and she explains to me that she made replicas to basically, like, I guess ward off other people seeking the actual Grail, but the other people actually had the real one. So then I go to the first farmhold, and I find out that he's like in that giant worm, which almost killed me. I am so lost. I have no clue what is happening anymore, or if I just misread something, or if this is really just some weird like time thing within this world, but it's like, I have no idea what's going on. But I am very, very intrigued. And then, well, actually, oh yeah, the first one, you find out that they were hunted by a Fordweller, which we didn't know what it was at the time. That was able to kill them. Anyway, so then move forward. I find a message that says to speak to Lancelot, because he had a mission for them. So then I find him, and he tells me that Niantic went north with the actual Grail. And so I finally get there. Then the only thing that says what they tried to do was horrible with the Grail was resurrect Arthur. I'm assuming Arthur is dead. Like, there's no mention of him. It says, like whenever you go to the tombs, I think I was able to inspect his tombs, and there was there were scratches that not sure what those were, but that they eventually confess that they tried to resurrect him. And then you go and speak to Niantic, I think was her name. And then she explains, oh, well, what they did was unspeakable, and I couldn't look at the Grail anymore. So she got rid of it. So then I'm going through the Fern Sea. This is kind of where I'm at. And this is where it's confusing, because it's like the cup was found under cobwebs and stuff. So if she said that she got rid of it, it's like, how long ago did she get rid of it? Like, is this all happening in the past? And then so now I get through the Fern Sea, which was awesome. Like, I'm super glad I was able to get through that. But then I'm like, if I found the true Grail, I have it. But now they're saying there's a battle going on, which it said people fighting the Four Dwellers, but it doesn't say like that's what they're fighting. And then so now I was yelled at not to stand there by someone, wherever it was. It was like, don't stand there forever, you fool. I can't even find it. Nope. Okay, so anyway, so then I see the Lady of the Lake in a pool of blood. Explains that spies of all major powers have caught wind of the location of the Grail, so it must be current. When your friends took it from Twathon, I even agreed to help them, but the knights, they did an unspeakable thing. That has to be trying to resurrect with it. And now the Grail causes even more bloodshed. The cup solves nothing. It will not save the Menhirs or bring peace. It will only bring the end faster. From what? It will not... Oh, yeah. You must place it back where it belongs, where it all started, in the heart of Twathon. Okay. You're speechless. The thought of penetrating the pure weirdness of the Four-Dweller capital seems outlandish. You want to ask 100 questions, but it doesn't seem the Pale Lady will be able to answer more than one. So I can accept and ask her how to get into the Twathon, or refuse to take the cup. Well, I'm probably going to do the good thing, and I really want to help. So, if Twathon is the city of the Four Dwellers, then we must have taken it and caused them to rebel and fight back, and then we kept pushing them back. So the Grail must have been powerful at some point, but that's why it's tainted, because we stole it from an ancient civilization. Got it. So I will accept and ask her how to get there. So 481. There's a human called Orin, Merlin's descendant, who was in the city. Oh, Merlin is not alive anymore. Okay, so chapter 5. Chapter 5. So these are going to be notes. Find and talk to Orin. Orrin. In parentheses, Merlin's descendant. Merlin's descendant. Yeah, descendant. Okay, no, I was thinking apprentice. Descendant. Neat. So Merlin got some strange. Who was in the city? Find his Crannog beyond the sacred plains, south of the place your people call Farshire. Okay, so south of, okay, so south of Sacred Plains. You can also ask the last of your compatriots, Priestess Nianti in the Whispering Forest. And if you can, south of Camelot, there's a shimmering beach. Our relic can be found just offshore. It will help. Shimmering beach. Shimmering... Is that the Shimmering Flats? South of Camelot. Yeah, so the Shimmering Flats. Okay, so... let's see. I was going to put tasks, but no. So I could talk to Nianti. She is in 155 in the Forest of Whispers. Go back and be like, what is going on? Or the Shimmering Beach. But I feel like I went there. Our relic can be found just offshore. It will help. Okay, so the relic. I don't think it was anything I grabbed. I think the burial mask is kind of the only thing that might help. It will help. Pale Lady is barely conscious now. You must go, she says. Go, before someone finds you. I will rest here. Okay. I gained the deep secret. Oh, I already have the deep secret status if I don't have it yet. Oh, okay. Well, neat. I already have something. I can insist on helping her. Go to verse 132 or leave. I'm going to help her! 132. Don't worry. I can do it. She dies in my arms. You fill the true grail with the last of your water and have the Pale Lady drink. As she cradles the cup, some of her strength seems to return, even though she looks even sadder. Aw. Aw. Drink from it. Arthur, he entrusted this vessel to me 600 years ago, but I was afraid my people would follow its aura. Oh! She's a foredweller! But I was afraid my people would follow its aura and find me. I forsook it, and now it's back in my hands. So strange. She wants to say something more, but a band of mercenaries suddenly stumbles upon your location. Resolve the Warband Grey encounter. Difficulty 4. Okay. That is why she looks like that. So she... Oh, she said, like... I remember her saying something like of, like, my special night or something like that. And so she... That's how we got the Grail. Because she gave it to him. Wow. Alright, so... Alright, hold on. Alright, the Warband. So there's them. So they're coming to fight. Local lordlings gather armed men and make laws of their own. Alright. So they have defensive. Each first combat card of the activation adds one less. Okay, and then Horde. During step 3, the active character discard 2 combat cards from the top of their combat deck. Interesting. Okay. So, not too bad from them. Like, there's, well, there's 17, but we shall see. Alright. Luckily, I still have my rusty sword, and that's pretty much it. Like, I wish I had, like, other things. Like, oh, that's gonna reflip. Alright, good deal. So, I get a lot of shit if I beat them. So, let's see. Let's see what I get. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, reposition. That's pretty good. Entangled trap instead of the enemy attack, lose 1. And then hold guard. So, nothing that great. So let's see. Alright. Well, I'm actually gonna mulligan. because I don't like not having any of the attack, any attack cards from that. All right, that's a little bit better. That's better. Final blow charge. Okay, so, okay. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's do Gather Thoughts, which will put one of these on there. I'm assuming that I'm out during the battle, so I am not going to be gaining air. So let's see. Oh, my rusty sword caused them to take that. And then, yay, the Grail! And I have the true Grail! So, fuck off. Alright. I'm not going to take any damage. Alright, so now my turn. Well, I'm going to lose one, but I'm going to gain it back. And then, yay! And I'm going to get to draw 2 cards. So I should actually have a hand of 5. Alright. So let's do this. Anything that's going to let me play? Nope. Okay. So it's going to cause 1 less. So let's go put it at 2, which will keep it at 3. And then careful. Oh, well. Alright. So I think I can do careful. Oh, okay. So careful attack. Boom. So it's going to cause 2 to come up. And then, because the first card does it. And then, oh, and he has Horde. Sorry, Horde was during step 3, the enemy attack. So I discard the top 2. That's what it was. Okay. So now I get to play another card, which, Final Blow would be so good. War Magic is probably what I'm gonna do. Yep. Let's do War Magic. So boom. It's gonna be 3. It's gonna be there. I'm gonna put a timer on that. I will gain a terror. And then it's gonna be his turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has 6. Okay. So I'll be taking 1 damage and losing 1. Alright, then. Lost my death magic. Stupid Horde. I'm getting surrounded. But my turn. So that's gonna come up. 2 are coming. And then 1 more. So that's gonna. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Alright. So I could. Let's see. Final Blow. That's not going to do it. Oh, but I could do. Oh, Charge. It's going to give me an extra card, but it's not. It's not going to. 1, 2, 3. So what do I have? So 5 there. So that's going to be 8. And if I get it to 11, I'm going to lose 3. That's annoying. Do I have... Okay. So 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can play another one. 12. Nope. Oh, but if I can play over it... Oh, nope. Okay. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to do Hold Guard. And so that's going to let me choose his attack. And then... Whoo! Alright. Good deal. So, Hold Guard. I can't play anything extra. So that's that. That's all I'm going to do. So he's at 8. I think the best one is actually going to be the first one. So I'm going to take no damage. I'm going to gain some terror. And then, oh, well, I got to draw. But then, boop, Hex is gone. And then find weakness. So, if I, yes. Oh, and I'm going to use my Helmet of the Hero to prevent me from losing that card. So I'm going to do Charge. Which is going to be 1, 2. So 2. And then I'm going to get to play another one. So 5, 6, so this could be another 10. Oh, God, this is gross. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, this one's difficult. Oh, and then... Alright. So 10. That's going to be... Alright. 10. That will be... And I get to play one more, which will be reposition. So 10. God. Oh, wait. So I can do final blow, and then if I cover that, I won't lose that. Okay. But, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm just going to do everything in my power to save her, because I'm trying to do everything in this game that is good. Like, I want to be the good guy. I want to be the hero. I want to see if there's a possibility that this world can be saved. And that's basically my entire end game. 15, 16. Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. There's that. Okay, perfect. Sword came in clutch. Get to keep it. Alright, awesome. Do final blow. So that's going to be another 5. And then I will attack. Oh, wait, no. So this will still work. Okay. Boom, there. To be able to do that. Okay, then final blow and kill him. Whew! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. God. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Because that was gonna give me 2, which would give me the 17 that I needed. Because basically, if I got 15 or 16, he was gonna run away. And if I got 11 through 14, he was gonna cause 3 to go away. So, that was annoying. But it was able to fend them off with a shit ton of magic, AoE blast, and protect the Pale Lady. We're just gonna say she helped. She did some sweet maneuvers. Did some sweet, Four Dweller magic. All right. So that was that. So that's gonna get me 1 XP. 1 XP, 1 rep. 3 wealth, which will put it at... I have a lot of wealth. I have 16. And 2 items. Hell yeah. Another companion. Mercurial Scald. When you draw cards at the start of the encounter, draw 1 more. At the end of the day, pay 1 wealth or pay 1... Oh, he sucks. Okay. And improvised armor. Oh, good deal. Alright. So, there's that. And then, I'm just going to pay the fucking wealth. I'm just going to get rid of that. Because I don't want him. Alright. So, font. Alright. If you win, you're able to make your way out of the battle and escort Pale Lady to a safe location. 484. Neat. 484. Oh, it's right there. Each party member gains 1 XP and 1 rep. Okay, so that's gonna put me at 15 XP. Yay! And then another reputation. Congratulations! You've completed your current quest. Discard all... Oh, hey, that was actually the end. That was the end of Chapter 5. So, new task. Ask Sorcerer Orin or Nianti, Priestess of the First Expedition, about their experiences in Tuathon. Make Orin help you or find a way into the city on your own. Oh, okay, and then recover the burial mask from the Shimmering Flats. Oh, I already got that. Okay, so that was the thing, so I don't need to go there. Neat, and I saved the Pale Lady. I didn't get anything, but maybe that's the thing. So I go to Shimmering Flats, boom. So talk to Nianti, or find Orin. Could do both. Well, fantastic. Okay, so I have 15 experience. Like, I really should spend it. Because, I mean, I feel like it's just going to get more difficult. I could probably spend it on some cards at least, but I think I'll decide what to do with that. And I need to figure out what reputation does. And I have wealth, and I still have all this food. So good deal. Got a shit ton of armor. Got some nice items. So got the Grail and this tarnished talisman. So that's pretty neat. That was an interesting one. So essentially, which is why she looked like that, which was so terrifying, and now it's starting to click looking at the back of the lake. Why she has 4 arms. So she must have helped Arthur apparently 600 years ago. So no, he's definitely not alive. But why is Lancelot still alive? Why are all these people still alive? What, like... And this was a current war. So somehow spies found out about the Holy Grail. Niantic got rid of it. I don't know what's going on. But it is pretty interesting. Oh, I wonder, actually, before I go... So in this, there is... So it was called Twathon. So maybe some interesting... That's Wyrdness weaponry. The round table. I don't even know if it's going to be in here. Tangle root. No, luckily it is alphabetized. I mean, that's the South Valley. Timberwall, nope. Tombs, nope. It is not in here. Anything about their civilization is just not there. But yeah, wow. Okay, so I have the 4 dweller still hunting me, the weird bear, and so I'll probably spend my XP at the beginning of the next day. But that was chapter 5, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I never even had the part 3 go off, so that was pretty neat. See, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was wanting from a chapter, is like, I didn't have to go to Fernfair, and it's like, you actually have to go all the way to the Shimmering Flats and get that, and you need 37 reputation and 19 wealth and 100 magic. It was like, hey, I mean, technically I probably cheated by writing down everywhere I went, because you're probably supposed to keep in mind of where you're getting lost, but I feel like realistically you could write down and put like, okay, well, I went through the cold tunnel or the bug tunnel. There was parchment in this time, so I don't feel too bad. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed this chapter a lot. I've been enjoying every chapter once the story's kicking in, but yeah, this one's really intriguing. But yeah, once again, that was chapter 5. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.